Weird not to mention, we have so many talented people at our school. My God. Give yourselves a hand. You're really fantastic. It's like a movie about people that are talented. But it'll be an okay movie. I'd like to talk to you tonight about capitalism and consumerism and how it affects our society. Because I figured, you know, senior year, might as well make it sexy. What's up, girl? It's interesting how it's developed. It's become kind of really cement in us. Capitalism and consumerism has become part of our identities, almost. Really deep set. And it's interesting to see, and you see examples of it anywhere, and some of them are awesome and ridiculous. I'd like to give you an example of that. A few weeks ago, I was driving down to Citadel Bank to pay a car payment, because I'm a man and I take care of business. And I drive down there, I go up to the teller, I flirt a little bit. Hi, I like your hair. I'll see myself out. And I'm leaving, and I see a basket of lollipops, as is tradition in banks. And I originally had no intention of taking one, because as I've said before, I'm a man. And men do not eat lollipops. And then I saw blue raspberry. And I snatched that sucker up. And I put it inside my face, and I sucked on it, and I got in my car, and I had it in my mouth, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? You're a man. You don't eat lollipops. You give them to kids, and then you do something with their hair. You like squish their hair a little bit, like men do. Hey, kiddo. Oh, man, you're not. Stuff like that. Basic protocol. And I'm driving home, feeling pretty self-conscious, and I get to the intersection right before Wendy's, and I'm waiting at the red light there, and next to me on my left is another full-grown adult in his car with a lollipop in his mouth. And I thought, man, he's got to be feeling the same things I'm feeling, right? A little bit of insecurity. So I look over, give him a wave, lollipop, take it out of my mouth, and I point at him, like, we both got one, so who's weird now? Everyone else, right? And he looks at me, he looks at my lollipop, and he flips me the bird. Like in my face, he gives me the middle finger. So I'm like, why? And he takes his lollipop out of his mouth, and it's obviously bigger, and he points at it, and then he flips me the bird again. And I'm like, all right, we're like halfway there. You gotta give me a little bit more. And he points at it again, and he mouths the word Tootsie Pop. And then he points at me with my lollipop and goes dum dum and flips me off a third time. He was expressing brand loyalty for lollipops. Who's ever done that? Children don't do that. And obviously Tootsie Pops are better. I'm not disputing that. It's a bigger lollipop and you're rewarded with chocolate once you finish it. It's a better brand, but they don't have blue raspberry, so Dum Dum's still like in the runnings as like a decent brand. And I had no idea how to react to this. So I thought to myself, what would a man do? So I waited for the light to turn green, and I sped past him, and I yelled, Dum Dum's rule, out the window. And I flipped him the bird, because you know what? I'm a man, and I can do whatever I want. And it was awesome. Anyway, Dum Dums aren't as good. I can live up to that. I can own up to that. That's just one example.